Hello, everyone. Welcome. Greetings. I hope you are fine. Zafty has just resubscribed now for 41 months, saying, strange, I thought I turned 31 today, not 41. I guess time stops making sense with age. Thank you for the resub, Zafty. Are you all enjoying this look at the world's most pathetic dog? This look right here. This dog is just the most pathetic. She has been uncovered. She is going through a time. The poor thing. I feel bad for her. She's going through a time. The hormones are raging right now. She's been going through symptoms of false pregnancy, which is a thing that happens, especially after first heat. And she has been nesting everywhere. She tore up some bed sheets trying to nest in the bed. Yes, Azandai, false pregnancy. It's a thing that dogs sometimes go through. And Maple just seems to be a particularly hormonal dog. Given the nature of her first heat and what have you. It's not a bad thing. It's just a thing that happens. It's the body, like all of her hormonal signals are telling her that she's having babies, but she's not actually having babies. It's a thing that happens. We've already had her to the vet this week because she had some other things that she had to go into the vet for. We had her pre-spay appointment, so we took her in for blood testing and just general consult before we take her in for her spay in September. But anyhow, her hormones are telling her she has babies, or that she's going to have babies, but she's not actually going to have babies. And even the vet was like, "It's very cute." There's nothing to worry about. It's very cute, isn't it? And it is. It is very cute. She like mopes around the house, like carrying her little plushies around, and she'll walk around holding her plushies and like whimper. And she like has to know where all her plushies are. But today things have gotten to an extreme. Yesterday, she tore up the bed sheets while trying to nest in the bed, and today she's gotten into destructive chew mode. So she finds her stuffies, and she has just shredded a couple of stuffies today. Her little green, ostensibly indestructible crocodile has lost an eye. And her little seagull, her little flapping seagull that we love so much, she has chewed half a wing off. So anyhow, she's trying to soothe herself, right? Like she's experiencing stress, so she's trying to soothe herself by chewing things, but she's kind of just mulched a couple of toys, She refused to go for her morning walk this morning without carrying her seagull around. So she took her little seagull with her on a walk. And then I tried to take her out for a walk before dinner and before the stream. And she just was completely unmanageable, absolutely unruly. She was like biting at the leash and getting into tug of war games with me. And just generally like... wasn't responding to commands, so I had to pick her up and bring her back home. We had to abort the walk early, but anyhow, hopefully tomorrow's a little easier. What happens when she doesn't have babies but still feels these feelings? Nothing. The feelings subside. That's what happens. Apparently, it takes between 7 and 14 days, and her feelings will subside, and then she just won't feel like she's having babies anymore. Yeah, it's not long. Lasts a little over a week. And she's well in the thick of it at the moment. But, yeah, she'll settle. But right now, she's just very pathetic. Because I brought her home from her walk and gave her dinner. And then Meg and I went to the pub and had dinner at the pub. And Meg hasn't gotten home yet. And when I came home, I ignored her and went and brushed my teeth. And then I haven't had a chance to really pay attention to her since I got home. So she's just like mega pathetic. Just the patheticest. And yes, that's right. In 2 months' time, they'll core her out with a melon baller, and this will no longer be a concern. I am hopeful that Maple will benefit strongly from her spay. Because she's a lot. She's a lot. What else have we got to talk about? What else has gone on since last we spoke? I did a lot of painting. I can't really show it to you, but I did a lot of painting. I don't know. I'll put it in the Discord. I'll put it in the Gundam channel on Discord. But today my painting was doing all the highlights. Yesterday I did all the base coating for all the colored parts, and today I did all the highlighting for all the colored parts. And so I have all my highlighted parts done, ready for color painting. So that'll be fun. But it's going to be probably a few days before I can do some actual like color painting. Did I hotbox myself? No. I have a respirator. I don't paint unprotected. Also, everybody sings Zafty happy birthday. It's apparently Zafty's birthday. So everybody sing happy birthday in chat for Zafty. Oh, also I went and saw Barbie. Meg and I and Andrew and Andrew's partners all went and saw Barbie on Friday. It was a delight. It's great. Greta Gerwig don't miss, I think, is the long and the short of it. But it was a delight. It's very funny. And I mean, it is not at all subtle. It is very much a movie about patriarchy and toxic masculinity and the ways, trying to articulate this, the ways in which women break through the societal expectations placed upon them, or at least sort of like press against the societal expectations placed upon them. It's about gender roles. It's very good. It's really funny. But as I say, it is not even a little bit subtle. It is extremely heavy-handed, but in a way that like is very endearing. It's doing exactly what it's setting out to do. It's not unsubtle in a like, I can't think of the word. I can't think of the word. There's a word I'm grasping for, but I can't remember it. But yeah, Greta Gerwig, not in this case one of those directors that uses subtext. Yes, please. Yeah, it has the subtlety of a brick. That's right. Anyhow, great movie. It's a lot of fun. And I said in Discord, one chat made me laugh louder, or one quote There's one line in the movie that made me laugh louder and harder than anyone else in the theater. To the extent that I started laughing before anyone else in the theater because I figured out where the joke was going. It was so good. Hi, Meg.
How do I face on the? How do I?
One moment.
Is it safe?
Hello. Look, Meg's here.
Hi.
Hi. Anyhow, as I was saying, there's a joke in the movie that made me laugh longer and harder and sooner than everyone else in the theater. I was like dying laughing at this particular joke, and I found out today that completely unsurprisingly, a certain contingent of internet denizen is extremely, extremely unhappy about it, to the point that Greta Gerwig had to respond to backlash over that joke in particular in an interview today.
I feel like anyone who's mad about anything in that movie is immediately a person that I don't respect the opinion of anyways, so it's fine.
I think that's a fairer thing to say.
Yeah.
For the most part. I will say, I have seen some reasonable criticisms of it from people who don't necessarily...
There are maybe a couple opinions I could...
There are probably a couple of opinions that you could respect about it, yeah.
Generally, no.
But generally speaking, the average angry opinion is probably not worth listening to in this case. Anyhow, it's a delight. It's great. It's super good. It's hilarious. It made Ben Shapiro very upset. I can't think of any better reason to give this movie your money.
It was amazing. I laughed so hard I cried. I cried so hard I laughed. I clapped.
Meg did clap.
It was a good part. You'll know where I clapped. I clapped at that part. That part.
Sam Wonk says, so, is Barbie a movie I need to get over my Noah Baumbach thing and go see? And my answer to that, Sam Wonk, is A, I saw why you said you don't like Noah Baumbach, although I couldn't figure out what movie offended you. I went looking through his filmography and was like, what movie could Sam Wonk possibly have a problem with? And I couldn't figure it out. But I suspect, based on what I know of you, you will find it pretty rote and obvious, I guess.
I don't know who this person is. I mean, I know who Sam Wonk is.
Yeah. And so, like, I don't know.
Go see it.
It's a delightful movie. It's very funny. It's got a lot of great jokes. I suspect you'll like the joke that I liked. Whether or not you'll enjoy it as much as the average person going to this movie, hard to say. But it is a very good, enjoyable movie. You do hate joy, and see, that's why I'm dubious. I do think there's lots in the movie to think about. I do think it will get your brain juices flowing. If you go see it, there might be a video in it for you. Because what the internet definitely needs is a male YouTube essayist's opinion on the Barbie movie. Sorry, I should say another male YouTube essayist's opinion on the Barbie movie. Are you going to have a take? You might have a take. I don't expect it to be like harshly negative. I do expect your take to be critical. But I do think it'll get your brain juices flowing. But I had a great time. I had a great time. That's right. Critical does not have to mean negative. That is a true fact. What's that? What is it? What is it?
It's smoothie mix.
Smoothie mix. Smoothie cubes.
So Megan, this fine creature in front of you, has an iron deficiency. And I haven't talked to my doctor yet because it's Sunday. But in my Google, I have learned that probably the volume of coffee I drink is not very good for me.
Does coffee deplete your iron? Is that a thing?
Coffee is not good for your iron deficiency.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So maybe I will try this to replace my afternoon Starbucks.
Banana, pear, strawberry, filtered water, cocoa powder, date, pea protein. Natural vanilla flavor, goji berry, lemon juice, baobab powder. Can I say that on the internet? Dehydrated vegetables and seeds blend, including spinach, broccoli, sweet potato, maitake mushroom, sunflower seeds, moringa powder, sea salt, and stevia leaf extract. May contain soy, tree nuts, and peanuts.
Yeah, so the other recommendations were like, eat meat 5 times a week. And I'm like, I already do that. Like,
yeah.
So anyways, I thought they're on sale. I've had them before. They're delicious.
Maple, what is your deal?
And I'm going to talk to my doctor because he has a medical degree and I don't.
Oh, all right.
I hope.
I didn't hear what you said. There was a raid happening. So all I heard was who let the dogs out.
Oh, I hope my doctor has a medical degree.
Oh, yeah.
I know, baby. I know.
Foxmar, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome. Welcome. I told Meg we needed to get an iron lick. So that Meg can just, like, I don't know, lick an iron rod. That is not the right. This is the wrong hand motion to use when I say licking an iron rod. I fully did this, lick an iron rod, which was a mistake.
It's like the brush your teeth song.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Like brushing your teeth. That's that motion. It's the motion of brushing your teeth.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yep.
Uh-huh.
And I got Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yum.
Very exciting.
Get a cast iron pan and make acidic meals in it.
No, I don't like the taste of metal. It'll be fine. Oh, the iron fish. Did you hear about the iron fish?
I know there's an iron fish you can buy and you can put it in the pot when you're boiling things and it infuses things with iron. Is it extremely toxic, it turns out?
Well, I mean, so iron comes in different availability forms.
Yeah.
Iron has different flavors. Let's just call it flavors. And some of the flavors, your body's like, yum, I'm going to put that directly into my bone marrow. And some of the iron, your body's like, F that S, I'm going to just poop that right out. So.
And it turned out that the iron fish was the wrong kind of iron?
I think so. I think it's the same thing with cast iron. It's
Oh.
just, yeah. It's not the right flavor of iron.
Iron fish. Lucky iron fish debunked. Research published in 2017 found that the iron ingot had no effect on anemia caused by factors other than iron deficiency. It was therefore not recommended for use in Cambodia and other countries where the majority of anemia is not due to an iron deficiency and the prevalence of genetic hemoglobin disorders is high. But that suggests that it does work for an iron deficiency, or at least that it wasn't disproven to work.
Well,
interesting.
so anemia is, as I have learned today in all of my reading, is low hemoglobin caused by iron deficiency.
Right.
I don't have low hemoglobin. My hemoglobin's fucking great. Hecking great. It's hecking fine.
Yes, dear.
It's great. I mean, it's within the range of normal. It's fine.
Language.
But my iron is low.
Anyhow, point being,
Saddest puppy.
I know, she's pathetic. The iron fish doesn't work for anemia.
Which is low hemoglobin.
Yes, but it doesn't say anything. There's no... Oh, from published studies, the people using the lucky iron fish had a definite increase in blood iron levels for about 3 months, but there weren't any long-term...
So,
For about 3 months, but there weren't any long-term effects.
okay, I'm going to go cuddle Maple and keep reading. But I'm not particularly inclined to buy
Oh,
a
there you
fish
go.
and put it in my
Here
food.
you go. Thinking about why, they realized that depending on the time of year, people used water from different sources, so some of the well water had high levels of contaminants that affected the absorption of the iron.
Yeah, it's
So-
a very complicated issue.
So they did a second study to control for that, and it showed an increase in blood iron levels over 12 months and iron deficiency decreasing by 43%.
So it's also very complicated because also dairy, from what I was reading, inhibits the absorption of iron when you eat those two things together. And there's also a whole bunch of other like things that work together. Like there's something about folate.
Oh, she's
Oh,
nesting.
we're nesting.
She's going to nest.
So
Oh, maybe she's not
It's
going to nest.
complicated.
She found her seagull again.
she found her baby. Anyways, it's complicated. Medical professionals.
Yes.
And also furious Googling.
Yes.
Okay, Maple, I will come out with you.
This poor dog just does not know what to do with herself right now. All right, so we have one other thing to do before we can get on to playing our video game tonight, and that is we have a clip review to do, so everybody buckle up because it's time. All right, welcome to the clip review on this Sunday, the 23rd of July. Vote often, vote long, vote schlong. Good Lord. Alrighty, let's get things started. Our first clip of the evening is called Buried in My Nuts.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Lewd? Did you smear peanut butter across them?
I'm looking everywhere for you.
Our next clip this evening is titled, Can You Do Better Than Pooping a Q? Of Loading Ready Run, you may recall a joke about Morgan pooping a Q. That was a thing that happened, and it became content. Hi, Meg. You were going to say something clever, but then I put all thoughts out of your head with pooping a Q.
There's nothing I can
say that one-up's pooping a Q? Yeah.
There's nothing. Nothing. Nope. We're done here.
It was a Q. The letter Q. Our next clip is titled, Got 'em! I appreciate.
I'm charging you.
What are you charging me?
A smooch. Got him.
This clip is titled, I Stole Manet's Bit 10.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Haley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. But
hi, Ryder.
New world and a
how are you?
Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
Mass hallucinations abound. The reason I'm concerned is that according to OBS, the audio is not outputting to you. According to OBS, I am not sending that audio. So I'm not sure how you're hearing it. Matt compliments Jibcat's cats. I believe that Jibcat's cats are impressively... Oh, God, I lost it. What was I going to say? They are... impressively feline. I think the similitude between Jibcat's cats is truly impressive. I did my best. An attempt was made. This clip is titled, Oh No. See if you can guess why. Oh no.
It's turned.
One charge too far. No! No! God, no, why?
No.
I charged forward and I didn't mean to charge forward. Our next clip is Synchronicity 51.
What mic you on, my dude? How many levels of microphone are you on?
I am on mic.
Perfectly in sync.
What mic you on, my dude? How many levels of microphone are you on?
I am on mic 5.
The void comes for us all. Our next clip is titled The Ultimacy.
I believe him to be.
What do
and
you
I pray
think
that
it
he
feels
is.
like to fuck
This
the
truth will
Ultimacy?
not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled.
Ultima feels like thick, wet centweed.
Canaries in a gilded cage.
Okay. Now we have These Are the Jokes 11. What is the difference between an introverted engineer and an extroverted engineer? An introverted engineer looks at his shoes when he's talking to you. An extroverted engineer looks at your shoes when he's talking to you. These are the jokes 12. Here you go. I'll give you a replacement joke for you. I burnt a Hawaiian pizza. I should have used a lower temperature. These are the jokes 13. What is the best type of tree to build a house with? Carpentry. These are the jokes 14. All right, I've been asked to tell a joke, so I'm trying to find a joke for you. I really, really hate funerals. I guess I'm not a morning person. These are the jokes 15. You get free food there? No, that's what I wake for. These are the jokes 16. Lunges into my workout as they would help me stay in shape. And I do think it would be a big step forward. That was 16. These are the jokes 17. You know, I really love a challenge. These are the jokes 18. God almighty. It has recently been announced that Arnold Schwarzenegger will be joining the cast of the upcoming Namor movie. No word on who he'll be playing yet, but all we know so far is that it's not a Tuma. And finally, these are the jokes 19. Here we go. What do you call all of the killer whales that are out there sinking ships? Organized crime. All right. And our final joke our final clip for the evening is titled Why Indeed. Is it?
Tentacle puppy.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either. Why did those words come out of my mouth?
Those were our clips. So everybody, go get your votes in. We're gonna go and do our traditions as usual, and then we will crown a new monarch. So first things first. Here is my phone. Here is my phone cable. Everyone, please brace your ear holes. Oh, I'm on the wrong scene. I forgot to throw back. Well, we're doing it over again. Let's go back to our main scene. All right, we're back. Here's my phone. Here is my phone cable. Everyone, please brace your ear holes. What's she doing? Oh. All right. It's time to reveal the beverage of the day. What could it possibly be? Garçon, may I have a drum roll, please? That right there is a delicious and nutritious coffee. Nutritious for some of us. How am I going to sleep? On top of a pile of money with many beautiful women. Why are you calling me a turd? Diabor says, sounds like on the couch. Oh, I don't even have the puppy cam on at the moment. Look at this perfect angel. She loves the bloobs. This is a dog who would categorically throw us into traffic for a blueberry.
Girl, I know that's hard. I dropped one in the kitchen, and she scampered.
Yeah, no doubt. Unfortunately, when she jumps up like that, I can't get all of her in shot.
Lie down. Lie down. Yes.
I wonder if she wants a blueberry.
Lie down. Sit. Sit. Lie down. Yes. Sit. Yes. Girl.
This dog is a blueberry fiend. I don't think I've ever seen her like a food as much as she likes blueberries. I think she likes blueberries more than she likes boiled chicken. Oh my God, that's mean. Wait.
What a good girl. They're all gone. It's all gone.
Oh, she is going to mess you up now.
It's all over.
Don't turn your back on that dog.
All gone.
There we go. Do we have anything? Oh, right. We have to crown a monarch. It's time to crown a monarch. Here we go. Show results. Let's see who our new monarch is. Well, look at that. That's categorical. Whomst among us was last week's monarch? Whomst among us? Oh, God damn it. Streamer mode. Server settings. Roles. Monarch. Manage members. Log in for me! Say goodbye to your head! Because it's coming off! Chop, chop, chop! Jibcat, get the gif. And congratulations are in order to our new monarch, Symphonic Lolita. Congratulations for your ascent to the throne, Symphonic Lolita. You are this week's monarch of choice. Symphonic Lolita had number 1 and number 2. Do they get 2 crowns? No. Second place is the first loser. And we don't reward losers here. There's somebody in chat with the name IR the loser. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I take it back. For you in particular. You're a winner to me. Oh, dear. Thank you, Jibcat, for gifting a sub to IR the Loser. Also, thank you to Null Cola Ship for resubscribing now for 20 months. Also, I owe you a joke. Did you know that I wrote a book about how not to fall downstairs? It's a step-by-step tutorial. Okay, let's play a video game. Let us proceed to the video gamery. Get thyself to a video gamery. Oh God, Jibcat has a question. I mean, yes, Jibcat? What is your question? Oh, okay. I guess that was Siva Krydos' joke, which means now I owe 2 more jokes. What weapon does an archer use in bad weather? A rainbow. I was sad when I told my friend that a member of my family had been killed by an owl. You can imagine how scared I was for my safety when she responded, "Who?" And I'm going to give you 1 bonus joke. The other day I saw a magic tractor. It drove off down the road and turned into a field. Actually, I'm going to give you 1 more bonus joke. I went to the doctor yesterday. He looked at my injury and said, "Aw." It was acute trauma. Arrested for joke crimes. That last one was good. That was a good joke. That was a functional joke with a good setup and payoff. All right. Does anybody remember what the hell we were doing here? Make for Drake's Fang.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Oh, shit.
Look, Father. Hot water. But where are the bearers who heated it? It wasn't me.
Ah, they've closed
that's
the
right.
road. And it's
We
the only
busted
way
up and
from
in to
here
figure
the
out where
Fang.
where
It would
Slab
seem Lord
McLarge
Crookcut
was
is not
taken.
accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means.
the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Apparently, we are on the 30th of 48 main story missions in this game. Interesting.
Good day, my lord.
Breath of Lightning reduces lightning rod cooldown time by 5 seconds.
Fare you well.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to.
With the townspeople. Which towns? To whom do I... Oh, okay.
Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your homes.
But I didn't get one.
I guess you're not a townspeople.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer, aren't
Oh,
you?
I get it.
I was a
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamel's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamel, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
All right, that guy was not of particular use to us. How about you?
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamel. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience, believe you me.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Aha! There we go. Hello!
Can I help you?
I guess I need to take a riverboat.
I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamel. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Ferda. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
Sweet incense. Wax candle.
Hello, Ferda.
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamel? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Okay. Where is the
Do you
bordello?
think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
That's me.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
You think so?
This one.
Farewell.
Over here.
Stay down.
I do love Clive's Batman voice. Aw, I didn't quite do it without getting hit.
Stay down. Die. You're finished.
We beat them with the power of incredible violence.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
If the desert hare isn't literally a bunny person a la Final Fantasy XII, I will be upset. It better be Fran, I swear to God.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
I can't remember the name of the bunny race from Final Fantasy XII off the top of my head.
Is this the place?
Lubo's Forge.
Viera, that's right.
Kiss.
So it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it,
Evidently
you have
not.
Nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
We're gonna have to do side quests.
I like this one. Willing to do
In order
whatever
to
it
make
takes
my
to get what he wants.
next sword, I'm gonna need 12 bear asses from the
Men
woods
like
nearby.
you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
12
Don't
bear
tell me you're
asses
gonna
from the
listen
forest
to this
nearby.
swaggering scruff?
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
All right, look at all these menial tasks I have to do.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard
Not
them.
trouble with crystals.
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
All right, we're in the middle of a crystal drought. Crystal supply constraints.
Light meat and
Needed to a silken soft.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you.
My
I
sword
serve the
could
men of
use
the rock
polishing,
and the men of the
though.
rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking, with pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Those outfits actually look really comfy. They look like they're wearing terry cloth.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Deposit.
Ah, hello, Chocobo stable hand.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer. I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
The inn! Back to the inn. Hello.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
We paid you for the furniture.
Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
I'll try not to break up any tables while I'm on my way. Uncle, what are you doing, bud? What possible need did you have for a room at this inn?
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One
The
of
fastest
many
ship in the
treasures
South
my
Seas.
collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals.
Still not sure I trust Byron.
It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Will we, though?
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy. far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
Let me treat you.
Let's all go to the Velcroy. Let's all go to the Velcroy.
Fucking
Let's
man of
all
the wrong.
go to the Velcroy and get into a fight. Oh, I've gone entirely the wrong direction. Very good.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of... Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
Do you think they'll be back soon?
I don't want your plates and pots or bowls and basins, Potter.
Finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
Okay, I don't want to murder any chocobos unless there's a particularly good chocobo to murder. And there does not appear to be.
Sick 'em! This one! Over here!
Peace out.
All yours, Torgal!
All right, now I am a mere 120 yards from where I need to be. We're almost there.
I'll take it from here.
Yes, I equipped the punching move because I figured having the gouge, the wind tear gouge, and the punching move on the same ability set would be good for ripping apart stagger bars. And then I haven't actually encountered an enemy with a stagger bar since I did that.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such
Hello,
short
Raiders. Welcome.
Brought the whole 500 talents.
How's it going? Thank you,
That was
Adam,
the
for the
price we
raid.
agreed
I hope
upon.
Street Fighter 6
Yes.
went well this evening.
If you've no objection,
Come on in and say
I'd
hi.
like to see the
I'm going to pause the game here real quick. Hey, everybody. Thank you, Adam. Mr. Horrible, thank you for the resub now for 6 months. Saying, oh, hey, will you look at that? Yeah, how was Street Fighter 6? Did you have a good time? Thank you for the follow, Gabe's Hoodie. Welcome to the channel. Alrighty, so, hi. If you know me, you probably know me. My name is Matt, or Wiggins. I stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I am a variety streamer. I play primarily narrative games. We're working our way through Final Fantasy 16 at the moment. Yeah, we have a chill little community. We like to have fun. If you too like to have fun, and that sounds like something you would like to join me for, feel free to hit the follow button and follow along. Try Kronos also, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. But yeah, we do Let's Play style playthroughs of things. I play the games so you don't have to, is the stream's tagline. Did Matt say for a good time, follow me? I did. For a good time, follow me. Oh, yeah. Also, if you like cute dogs, I have one. Maple. Nope, Meg's got blueberries. So here. If you're still here, look at this beautiful dog. Look at this gorgeous dog. What a pretty baby. What a pretty baby. Oh, well, there she goes. She's gone again. There. If that's not reason enough to follow my channel, I don't know what is. Look at this great dog. Anyhow, for those of you who are here and we're not following Adam, you should follow my good friend Adam. Adam is great and is currently progressing through ranked Street Fighter to great success. So make sure to go follow Adam if you're not following Adam already. The Mandrew, thank you very much for the resub. Now for 12 months, saying couldn't let the goal sit at 99 of 100. I appreciate that. And now that we've hit the goal, you know what that means. It means it's time for me to shoot myself in the foot by offering you a new goal. Is Andai progressing? Yeah, I know he hit master. Next stop is number 1. Next stop is top ranked player in the world, right? The last I heard, I haven't been following super closely, but the last I heard, Adam did a tournament and placed in the top 10%. Was like 63 out of like 650 entrants or something like that, which is great. That's awesome. Very cool. All right. Anyhow, you've seen my dog. We've done... Whoops, that's the wrong scene. We've done the important things, the important administrative things. So let's get back to playing Final Fantasy XVI now.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Dang, look at all those crystals.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Who are these guys?
We have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business.
Well, I'm here to do a kind of
Kill them
business.
both!
This one. It's but a scratch. It's over.
Oh, yes. Thank you, everybody, for running right into my line of fire.
Yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up. Over here.
Kupka's private guard. Dang. Dude's got private guards. Oh yeah, the dog is definitely Sonic. No doubt about it. Oh, there's a healer on the field. That explains why I can't kill that guy. Hey, buddy, how about you knock that the hell off?
Get him.
Stop it. The chaplain is chap slain. Really? That one was pretty good? I'm provoking your sense of humor. That was a terrible joke.
Get him. Over here.
I'm sorry, Zafty, did you just say, has Matt tried out taint skills? Is this a new set of... Do I have the ability to like, whip skills out of my gooch? Like...
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my
No, I have not
sir?
tried
I've
taint
often played
skills.
the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The
Well,
people of
it's
Dalamil
over for
had
this one
scarcely
shipment,
any
at
means of
least.
redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Certainly not. This guy better have a dope sword for me, I swear.
I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so...
Is Clive somehow a worse name than Sid?
Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
If you didn't want to be called Greybeard, your beard shouldn't be so gray. Don't know what to tell you.
Wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Herb.
Omia Lostelan. Tuisa Gilis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive?
No, Sid is
So
my
be
public
sure
name.
not to
You
let
should
me
definitely
down.
call me Sid.
I have a reputation to uphold.
I am Sid for the purpose of disguising my identity as Clive. I'm terrible at it,
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
but still.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Quest complete. Oh no! Side quest o'clock.
I've never even forged a butter knife before.
All right, well, let's help the apprentice smith.
Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would
Yeah,
I.
he's kind of a dink.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
Get packing. I'll help. That's what this quest is for, right? I'm going to help you pack your bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And
Wow,
then
you
there's this
are a
little
terrible
riddle to
Smith's
keep in
apprentice.
mind, the spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
All right. We've identified the project stakeholders. Now it's time to engage in some requirements gathering.
Or to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
Soon we'll have all the information we need to begin filling out our design document.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Everything I've worked for. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
You all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be.
Why are the baths
On
closed?
second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
I'm not a pool boy.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulphur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Cool.
Silver platters, just like they eat off in Castle.
Hanging lanterns! Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Well, that's convenient. Who the hell am I supposed to talk to? Townspeople, but there's no townspeople to talk to. Are you a townspeople? Are you a townspeople?
Are, closed for scrubbing. Please bear with us a little longer.
Townsperson.
This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters, and all under the watchful eye of Lord Kupka, who stands ready to crush any threat that might face us.
Plates and pots! Bowls and
Ah, there we go.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Truly, we could not have figured this out on our own.
It would make a fine gift.
Is it true what I'm hearing? So, you use a knife?
All right, where can we find another townspeople?
Clumsy lout. If anything's done.
I know these townspeople don't count. I have to find specific townspersons.
Finest fabrics.
Yes, they're quite soft.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here.
Evidently, there's one more townspeople I need to speak to.
I'll be asking for you again.
Ooh, a box.
Fucking men of the wrong.
I need a drink.
You're going to drink
That's
my
theft. It's only theft if you get caught.
It
Take a
would
sniff,
make
good
a
sir.
fine
You're being
gift for your
transported.
beloved.
Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Like eating a cloud with a crust. That
Made
sounds
from the
delicious,
stoutest
frankly.
stoneware.
Silver platters, sweet incense, wax candles.
Ah, there we go. Hello, I found you at last.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Clive has apparently never gone hunting in his life.
Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
The darkness from your door.
I at least appreciate that Clive also realizes this is not profound knowledge he's come across.
My carpets have pride of place in...
I want a sharp and durable knife.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe
We fully are inventing
someone
steel.
I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
How dumb is this man? Listen, Hattori Hanzo, this man is not. Search the Velcroy Desert. Aha! Aha. Dang! Uncle's got legs. Out of my way, peasants.
So, the old cook has finally made his move.
Yes. I expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so doesn't come cheap.
Okay.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits.
Uh-huh.
And if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
Now I'm Googling it because I don't know my metallurgy. Fine crushed limestone is used as a flux in iron ore sintering. It adjusts the overall chemistry of the iron burden and plays a vital role in the formation of slag in the blast furnace process. Interesting. See, again, I don't know my metallurgy well enough to know what a flux is. I'm used to the word flux in terms of like soldering. Is it the same thing?
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric.
The most fragrant herbs
needed to a silken softness.
It carries away impurity. Really?
Plates and pots.
I didn't know that was what the purpose of flux was in soldering. I knew you used flux in soldering. I just didn't know that that's what it was for. Limestone iron. Oh.
There's a doggo in here.
Yeah, the beast has entered the office.
How do you make steel? I don't know.
Maple.
You put iron and
wait, that's
coal.
The wrong camera.
Iron and coal.
Maple. Here. Look, a blueberry. I have a blueberry. Bloob. No, don't go under the desk.
Maple.
Maple. Here. Hi.
That was her head.
Step up.
Step up.
Yay! Hello, baby. What a
yes,
good puppy.
You are such a good girl. You're smelling my hands, aren't you?
Hi.
Yes, what a good girl.
Maple wants to be beside me.
I know.
Watching
she's been following
everything
you
that I'm
around.
doing. So I set up the stool so she could watch me wash things in the sink. 'Cause she was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing up there?"
She's
What
just
are
like,
you doing?
do you have blueberry? What are you doing? Does it involve blueberry? Maple, what do you have? What do you have? What did she take? Oh. You can just throw it out. Thank you. No. Don't come into
We
my
should get
office.
going soon. Do you have water?
Hello again, baby. Hello, sweet.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubo?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang.
Yes.
To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Tolmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang
No,
has
she
failed to
lowered
report
my
for several days.
mic arm.
I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Once Kupka's dead, we definitely won't have any more enemies to fight, right?
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these rings. Shall we press on?
Limestone. Additional limestone. Still more limestone.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Southern needs.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on. Don't tell me you put down
Where
roots.
my bird at? There it is. Hello.
Come
Hi,
on.
bird. Vroom!
What the hell are those things?
Vroom. Uh-oh. Bombs.
By the flames. That explains
Holy
the heat.
crap, that's a lot of bombs.
This one.
Hey, idiots. Nah, they're called bath bombs.
Get 'em.
That's actually really cute.
Over here. Get him.
Oh, I'm getting mauled.
Out of the frying pan.
Old Faithful.
Over here! Sick 'em! This one. Over here! Ogle, kill! Sick 'em!
Probably ought to not be standing in the fire if I wish to stay alive.
No good. Get him! Come on!
Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, okay. Autosave. Autosave. Wait, that didn't refund my potions. Rip.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
All right, well, let's do it again, but this time without getting bodied.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Over here!
Ow! Remember what I just said?
Get him! Kill!
There's just so many of them.
Attack! Attack! Over here! Go, Torgal! Get him! Alright!
No, what a waste.
This one. Get him! Go, Torgal! Attack! This one. Stick 'em! Stay down!
There we go.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Whoops. Torgal, I'm glad that I got to pet you, but I was actually trying to open this box.
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out
True,
of
what I'm hearing.
All right, Forge buddy.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that
Pardon
merchant
me.
both. She's got quite a gift for teaching, that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
That's
That'll do, I reckon.
That's your iron
forged
carving
from
knife?
The very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
Absolutely not.
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies.
I don't
Rule
expect
number
any
one in
wealthy
any
lords are
business,
buying that
Sava,
knife.
Know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
Yes.
You've passed your test.
Correct.
That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Hooray, a goblin coin. Okay, let's do... turn in our other side quest.
Needed to a silken softness.
Made from the stoutest stone. There he is.
All right, your bathwater should be back to normal.
I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
An army of bombs?
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Hooray! Now we can proceed with the main quest. Ooh, Scarletite. All right, let's head for Drake's Fang.
Sweet incense. Wax candle.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Doop 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 boo ba doo ba doo ba doo doop doo ba doop doo ba doo ba doo ba doop ba doop ba doo doop doo ba doo ba doo ba doop doop doo ba doo ba doo ba doo ba doo ba doo ba doo doo. Stream banned, but not for DMCA reasons. Wow. Okay. The Jaw Obelisk.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
How did
Along
she do?
with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert.
Yeah, because I gave her a heck
You'll
ton
need
of
to
water
keep your
earlier.
wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Okay, was she well behaved though? Okay.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers.
Still kept them as slaves, though.
Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents.
You know,
I
I'm
mean
actually
to
glad
plunder
that
his
Byron
coffers
hasn't
and prove myself
betrayed
worthy
me
of a place in your
yet.
merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
Yes, we'll find him buried in his nuts.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Oh, lewd. Why did you say it like that? Wow, they really were inspired by Game of Thrones. Holy moly.
Fuck! Why do they still hurt? What has that gutter rat done to me?
Why is he mad? I mean, he's always mad.
I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Ow.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
Get good.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
All right, now we're leaning towards having to fight Titan for real.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light.
It's like a big salt lick.
Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Oh. Well, rip. Torgal, was that you? All right, we got some orcs.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash? Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen?
Oh, shoot.
They've spotted us. Attack! This one. Go, Torgal! Die! Over here!
We could have little stealth as a treat.
Attack!
Get him!
On the question of who is Clive talking to, with Torgal being the only one here to speak to, A, it's totally normal to talk to yourself. B, if you own a dog, you talk to your dog as if they're a person. That's just a thing you do.
They've taken over the entire mine.
Like, it doesn't matter that Torgal doesn't understand him. He would still absolutely just talk to Torgal.
This one. Get him! Over here! Get him!
So much for the men of the rock. Dhalmekia's finest.
I definitely hold conversations with Maple. My conversations with Maple extend far beyond who's a good girl. No, I talk to Maple. She doesn't understand me, but I still talk to her.
Over here!
If I had evil plots to narrate, I would definitely be narrating them to Maple. Your partner explains code out loud to your cat. That's just good coding practice. Silent house pets are the best debuggers. The real quick catch is when you talk to your pet about code, trying to debug your code, and then come up with the solution while talking to them. Do you congratulate yourself or do you congratulate the cat? Like, oh, you're a genius. Okay, great. Thank you.
Animals. You should never have left Ash.
I was not suggesting
this one.
Denying your pet credit. I was asking. I would of course thank my pet for coming up with the solution.
All yours, Torgal. Give me thunder. Sick of Get him.
What do you mean Chat, we're not doing this.
It's over.
Oh, the orcs have a mage for some reason.
This one. Get him. Sick him. This one. Go, Torgal! Get him!
I don't know. I'm just offended that as the person most strongly on the side of having full-blown conversations with your pet,
Over here!
that I'm being accused of not properly crediting my pet
Go, Torgal!
when they come up with good ideas. My position in this argument should have been obvious from the jump.
This one! Over here! Attack! Get him! Sick him! Get him!
All right, Torgal, where are we meant to go? Ah, there. Oh, I see crystals.
Stairs.
Why
This
is
must
it
be a
always
way
gotta
out.
be stairs?
This one! Go, Torgal! Attack! Go, Torgal! Stay down!
All right. And another orc bites the dust. Dun, dun, dun. And another orc bites the dust. What in the blue hell is that?
I won't be sneaking past this one.
I didn't sneak past any of the others either, Clive! Ow! Wow, this fight sucks.
This one! Come on, Torgal! Kill! Fuck! Sick him! Come on! Sick him! Not good. Over here!
Yeah. Retry. So, I think my least favorite design decision that they've made in this game
won't be sneaking past
is
this one.
the teleporting
How
enemies.
did it get in here?
The teleporting enemies are so bad. They should never have done it. It just ruins the whole combat system.
Nice try. Attack!
see the battlefield at all, did we?
Get him!
Oh my god.
This one. Give me thunder! It's over.
All you need to see is damage numbers. That's clearly not the case. I need to be able to see attack prompts. Did the combo work? Yes, the combo worked great.
Yeah.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal.
Good.
Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
This sure looks like a boss room too, doesn't it?
Let the try.
All right. Who is Lord Harbard? Lord Commander of the Kingdom of Waloed's armies, Harbard is known to many as the Constant Knight by reason of his unchangingly icy demeanor and his unwavering loyalty to his liege. Indeed, he appears to command Barnabas's complete trust, having been gifted full command of the Royal Order of Knights, despite his apparent youth. The capacity in which he evacuated Hugo Kupka from Rosalith Castle, however, remains a mystery. That's who he is.
I'll begin.
He had first boss fight, yes, but what about second boss? Oh my god.
Get him! All yours, Torgal!
Oh, right, this guy's name is Spirits Within. Wow, Jesus.
Nice try. Over here!
Nice try.
This one.
Ow.
Vocal!
Ow.
Over here! Vocal! Now, Corvo! Over here! Waken twins!
I wrecked that guy, didn't I? So yes, the combo works wonderfully.
Seems we're expected.
No, they just really like the door and they didn't want you to break it.
So this is the power of Mythos.
It's like trying to avoid a car thief breaking your car window by just leaving your door unlocked.
Did the orcs do this too?
Okay, why couldn't that have been a high potion? That would have been way more useful. I have more sharp fangs than I can shake a stick at. Ah, there we go. Gobbles.
More of them.
All right! Over here! Stay down! This one. Attack! This one. Die!
Are these things even alive, really? Does shouting die at these have any real meaning?
Sick 'em.
Ow! Damn it! Ow! Damn it!
Attack! Over here!
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Porque no los dos. Whoops. Why can I run over that? Bravery. Some opponents will use the ability Bravery to invigorate nearby allies, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the sword up icon and defeat these targets quickly or risk taking extra damage. Let's stop you from casting bravery. There we go.
This one.
Ooh, a parry. Convenient.
Over here. Stay down. Go to attack.
High
First
potion.
orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
High potion? This looks like a room that's going to be full of enemies. Aw, crap.
This one. Kill. Get him. Go, Torgal.
Man, Lich here really did not want to take a sufficient amount of damage. Oh, hell yeah! I got them bonus strikes.
This one.
Surely they won't throw another fight at me in this room, right? Oh, it was actually really nice of them.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go? The heart. He's in the sanctuary.
Safety
I
says,
can
so
feel it.
Matt, you might want to call
Come
it
on,
soon.
Torgal.
Like now. Really? Do we have more than a half an hour's worth of stuff between us and the end of this? Now I'm just checking the guide. Did that. Did that. Did all that. The next bit is epic and long. All right. Well, then, if you're all telling me that it's time to call it because I won't... The next part is like an hour plus. Okay. That's fair, then. No, I'm definitely not going to go till midnight. Alrighty. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It's a genuine thrill to stream for you, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I will be back Tuesday, same mat time, same mat channel here on twitch.tv/Wiggins at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. In the meantime, you can follow me on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Wiggins_TV. And also on Blue Sky at Wiggins, and also on Mastodon at Wiggins, and also on Threads at Wiggins_TV, because our world is a hellscape. So you can do all of those things. Additionally, if you're a subscriber, you can join the Discord by making sure your Twitch account and Discord account are linked in Discord's backend, where my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers. So please join the Discord. Tomorrow night is movie night with Zafty. Zafty is showing Ghibli movies, so it's My Neighbors the Yamadas and Spirited Away tomorrow, so you should tune in for that as well. If you're not already a member of the Discord, you should become one by subscribing and then linking your Discord account and Twitch account in Discord's back end, where my server will appear to you as if by magic. All right. With that, let's find somebody to raid. Like Nelly. We're going to raid Nelly tonight. So, everybody... Wait, that didn't work. So everybody hop aboard this raid train. I will see you back here on Tuesday. Until then, so long, have a great night, and goodbye.